her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure, but at least it'll be quick.
Okay guys, we are back. Woohoo! Alright, so before we begin, I know some of you might be like,
Farah, what happened to Divinity 2? You only uploaded one video. Where's the rest?
oh,
Where's the Pillar of Eternity 1? Why are you skipping that and jump straight to PoE 2?
well, I tell you now. Well, for Divinity 2, I actually completed at least once before the DLC, which is the 4 Relics of Revelant. I just haven't completed the 4 Relics of Revelant. I thought of playing the game, but I will still continue playing the game. It's just that because I've already completed once, so I basically know what's going on, except for the new relic map or quest thing. I play Pillars of Eternity 1. I stopped playing that game earlier in the in the story because I hate the mechanism so much. You will see why I hate it, because they have this new, it's a cool system that shows you life battle, but for the love of God, I tell you, I keep on dying. But I will try. Maybe after I completed Pillars of Eternity 2, I will go back to Pillars of Eternity 1. I know some people will say,
Oh, you missed so much about the storyline in Pillars of the Eternity 1.
well, I'll take my chances lah. See how it goes. Okay, let's begin. My God. Oh, real time. It's the classic where combat faster. Pause is over. I need to see. Okay, yeah, I will go for real time, but for D&D I prefer turn based because it's easier to manage. Yeah. Wow, so nice.
Aora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher, one who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected, that the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods.
What?
Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
I am the ruler? Wow.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. But maybe the gods weren't finished with us.
Oh, they must be the castle, is it?
I used to dream that when my god came back, he would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
Is that a soul? That's a soul, right? Oh, that's a soul.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death.
Oh, we died. Oh, we died. We died.
Follow your memories. You have been here before.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Kalau in the first game tak ada, it's just a voice.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
Come on, come on.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
Where am I? Oh, there.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
Oh, this is all in the past.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Can't you walk faster?
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
We care about what happened in the past.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
Ooh, so this time memang they vocalize all the description ni. Dulu like a few bits je.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms,
Ooh.
reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Hello, can I go with you? Can I go to you?
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Thank you, sir. I'm coming in now. Oh, sir? Oh, sir? So what? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sir. You're making a bridge for me. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Come this way so that you won't fall, sir. Come on, come on, come on.
Sit.
Oh.
Please.
Okay. I'm sitting. Wait.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
Click on the highlight. Oh, okay. So this is all the basic. Okay.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Okay. Not much, I can tell you that. Okay, so in the pillar you return to horrible soul. Trigger as you have back to it, you will kind of to people encounter seperti tipping. Or in the pillar of today you return the horizon to the wheel, so you had paid the most of the joy. I mean, I'm fair and balanced. Okay, in pillar you return to the wheels as you have back to. Yeah, most other choices were present tempered by rational thought and fairness rather than spitting emotion. Okay, I use this one. I choose this one.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yes.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Berath. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here.
Oh.
Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
I don't remember.
You prayed for my help in reaching Theos, beyond the Court of Penitence, and pledged yourself to me.
Did I? Ooh.
And though you could have broken your pledge when you defeated Theos at Sun and Shadow, you did not. Admirable.
She delicately places a card on the table. A bell in a tower. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
How dramatic.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you.
Oh, so in the previous one we need them, now they need us. Okay.
The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
Okay, so this is Battle of the Gods lah. Part 2 ni.
Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between. You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
Am I dead?
No. But neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
Oh, okay.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
Well, I like to find as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around.
I know.
Yeah.
It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surroundings.
What about my friends?
Their souls remain in Aothus still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
Then let's get on with it.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Oh, okay.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aothus. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Wow, so neat. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Bagusnya. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, Dev. Good job. Hurry. Is this? Oh. Oh. Is that? Oh. Oh, so my soul went back to my body. Oh. Aduh.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull.
Oh, I hate when I feel that pain.
Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
Who are you?
Me? You don't remember?
Adair points at his face, which he seems to be arranging into his most recognizable expression. Receiving no response, he shrugs.
I'm the captain of this boat, and I was real big back in Deerwood. Had this keep called Cadnua. I was famous.
Oh, I see.
And I was what you'd call a watcher. I'd go around talking to dead folks, creeping out just about everyone who saw.
So
he holds up his hands with fingers curled to mimic claws.
So I know him. I was supposed to meet him, but I couldn't meet him because that stupid ogre won't die. Okay. I know him. Okay.
You're just some farmer. Likes to follow me around. Take most of the beating for me when we get attacked.
Fine. I'm basically your bodyguard.
Don't worry, it'll all come back.
Really? I thought it was the other way around.
Well, maybe it was you who was going around being a creepy watcher. I get mixed up easily. But that fortress was mine. I remember that.
Okay.
Anyway, you didn't answer my question. How you feeling?
I'm in a lot of pain.
That might have been me. I've been slapping you a little harder each day, trying to wake you.
Wow. I don't blame you, but thank you. I'm slapping you a little harder each day, trying to wake you up.
I never dreamed it'd work.
Adair stares with disbelief at what would likely be his slapping hand, examining both sides. He shrugs.
Okay lah, tak apalah. Give this man his credit lah.
Well, you owe me.
Okay.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
What the hell is
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cadnua.
Cadnua has been destroyed. Aethus possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely.
Damn.
The further Aethus withdrew, the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
Oh, so I need to get close to him as close as I can. Shit.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
I know.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes at your shoulder with one finger.
You've been faking this. No. I just... Oh.
Misfortune's brewing topside. Magrans fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
I'm alive.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby wardrobe.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right, now make some use of it.
Okay.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest deal with them quickly.
Alright, got it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm? I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune. Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonising, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Always like that one. Sometimes I like to wiggle the finger like it's tickling.
Oh, I like your spirit. But that won't spare you none. Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You had bandwidth! After him!
Oh, okay. So, introduction. Oh, finally nasib tu buat introduction ni. Part 1, I was totally lost. Character with great selection, circuit of hostile, obviously. To attack an enemy, equip weapon, okay. I know this. Senang sikit aku nak main. Oh, wait. Okay, my turn. Yeah, this is one. Boleh ya? Fine. See, and then dia ada that check round tu. First one tak ada tau. So I was so lost. Shit, please don't die. I just bang.
Defend the ship!
Can I zoom? Oh, okay. Oh, my turn. That. Nice team, nice. Okay, my turn. Oh. Go here. Yes! You go, girl! You go, baby! Oh.
Storm's picking up! Take cover!
Oh, shh. Come on, everyone, take cover, take cover. Tak dengar ke? Kamu kata take cover. You've defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to the rocking shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Continue. Just then, a loose crate stumbles towards you, gathering speed on the rudder. It misses you, but not cheat to pick one of your deckhead off. No! The different has the ship fish over the sail. He grabbed on the rail, but his wing got sleepy. He cried out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate on the tail. Ready, you crash and simple on the release. Now you can sure keep your kid. Tapper! Man first. You grab from sure just as you feel for the moment your hands are spin on the rolling. Then with a mandita you put him back. Never leave a man behind. You hear a heavy splash. The crate from Crate Noir is gone. You put meanwhile not in gratitude. Hurries to his station. Okay. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning revealed a treacherous coastline and it is reading into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. Okay. The impact hurls you from the deck and into a flood of waves, bodies and splittering debris. You struggle towards the beach just ahead even as the surf tugs you towards the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you'll feel sand between your fingers, putting yourself ashore. You collapse. Oh!
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand. If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there. So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
Chair lady.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
I hate boats. Where are we?
Shh. It's right behind you.
Unfortunately, I believe we'll be needing the Defiant yet. Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Oh, there's a thought.
I need help. Should I? There is no reply, saving for the call of God and casting ashore.
I'd shout for Aethys, but I'm worried he'd hear me and come over.
Can we patch out the ship?
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
Oh, so we cannot romance him, sadly. So I was just checking.
That's true. Steak, especially.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
What the hell are we going to find?
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired.
Yeah.
I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
Neither do I.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
I mean, number 3 is not that. It's not. I've written as the head operator. I'm on special squid dramatically while looking. It turns out the gods are too dumb to figure out what to do, so they send me back to figure it out.
Could be they're just not dumb enough to get in Aethys' way up here.
Entahlah. You tell
Perilous
me.
endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Oh, I love you, Stuart. I wish I have a real life with this Stuart, but I only have Casey.
I suppose we better get a move on.
Let's go. Choose the single class fighter. Accept. Yeah. Woohoo!